Ticket Subs fans, we just saw the film Phantom Thread. This film is directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and stars Daniel Day-Lewis, the man himself. Alex, what are your thoughts on this film?
The chameleon, Daniel Day-Lewis, back for his maybe last movie, from what it sounds like. Man, this one was not what I was expecting. You see the trailer for this, and it looks kind of like a quiet and sensible and like beautiful film with like great music and stuff, Oscar baity, and I mean it was all of that, but it's a totally different movie too. How'd you like this one, Jerry?
Yeah, perfectly said. This film has a lot more twists and turns than I thought. Considering like this film, a lot of the scenes are literally people talking to each other, but
Yes.
in just like a table or a room, but yet you're so just into it because of how interesting the characters are, the story.
The dialogue is just so dead on in this. So many really, really good jabs.
Yeah, this film definitely, like, I mean, I don't want necessarily comedic, but like this film was a lot more
Funny, but also like really like just the way that they worded their. It was very polite, but very sharp conversations that people had.
very passive aggressive.
So passive aggressive. I don't think I've ever seen food prepared or eaten more resentfully at all.
That is a perfect line because it is the truth. Like you almost get like nervous when you see food show up in this movie because you're like someone's gonna get
something
angry.
bad's gonna happen. No
Oh
matter
my
what.
gosh. And kind of going back to what you said about the music in this film is phenomenal. There's a scene in this film where I'm almost 100% sure it's definitely a more like it's like an actual music thing that I know it from the Wii Photo Channel music. But if you ever
It's definitely just we.
if you ever played Nintendo Wii and went on the photo channel and put the SD card in the Nintendo Wii and looked at photos and listened to the default music, you will recognize. So listen carefully, but I'm almost positive that is probably a more well-known music that's probably composed by somebody famous, and
Yeah,
I have to
absolutely.
look it up.
Yeah, and like you were saying, the music just like I don't know, it's definitely a character in this movie. I know that's like really like pretentious to say
totally is a
come
character.
Oscar time, but the piano was just really well used to create tension, and I'm a sucker for it, and it could be used kind of like in a hokey way, but this film did it really well. Is using like piano music over. And then just having no other sound effects in it.
Yeah.
It's just piano music playing over like a dramatic scene. And man, they nailed it with a couple of those.
That just goes to show you how strong the performances are. Because Daniel Day-Lewis and I saw her name in the credits. I know her first name was Vicky, with the lead actress in this movie.
She was incredible.
She was great too. And they had scenes together. Neither one would say anything. That music would play, and their eyes would just reveal the whole conversation.
Absolutely. And I just think this movie had a lot of really great, tragic human moments added into this. Silence was a really good part of this movie, is where like scenes that it wasn't quick editing on a lot of these conversation scenes that you kind of see with like a political movie where it's like quick jabs back and forth. It's very like drawn out conversations, but you see people like you see the characters thinking about stuff in real time and then answering.
Yeah, perfectly said.
There's one I can think of in
Totally.
specific, and we won't go into spoilers into this, but there was one where it was like he asks a pretty big question of her, and she just kind of processes it, and you kind of the movie doesn't give you the answer of what she's thinking about, but you definitely can register, oh my god, like she's thinking about all of this stuff, and that's why she's taking forever to answer something, and it's just it does a really good job of like staying on that.
Yeah, if this is Daniel Day-Lewis's last film, I'd say it's a very respectable, great way to go out.
Yeah.
He did a great job. I mean, I hopefully, a lot of actors retire and then come back for like a really cool role. Like you're saying, if Tarantino offered him a role in a future movie, that'd be really cool. Or someone
His
like
last movie.
who knows? Maybe we'll see him in 5 years again. And
Yeah.
that's what he usually does. I feel like
He just pops up. He's the chameleon, man.
He's such a great actor.
Yeah, absolutely. And this movie, man, it's kind of the movie you expect, but like a little bit better maybe the whole way through, and then like the last 4 minutes of the movie, it kind of
Literally.
it kind of connects, and it's just like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Definitely a lot more.
whoa.
This is not just a typical.
Oscar bait
Yeah, it goes a little bit deeper
film
than that.
type. Yeah, it's great, man. It's crazy.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. We've had so much fun reviewing a lot of the Oscar films. We're really glad we've been able to go see those, and we'll definitely have some more videos.
January 23rd. That's when the
The nominations come out. We're
nominations
excited.
come
We'll
out,
probably
yeah.
be seeing this film on there in some regard. Probably music,
Absolutely.
best actor.
Yep. coming up.
All right, everybody.
Award
Thank,
season.
thank you for watching.